Hey, Shalom. First, I would like to give all praises to Yahweh, Bahashim Yahweh Shai. Yahweh, who the world inwardly calls God. Yahweh Shai, who the world inwardly calls Jesus. I want to give a double honor to the apostles of Great Millstone who has taught me this truth. I want to give the peace and blessings to the Akim across the four corners of the earth who teach this truth and risk their life to do so. Lord willing, this video was edifying for you, Akim. Real quick, I was watching Apostle Tahar's video. He did a video of Israelite group. I don't know what Israelite group it was, but they were preaching during the Black Lives Matter protest. Now, understand this, right? And what he was saying was completely right. You know, you're not. It's in your best interest, right? Not to run into harm's way. Use wisdom in everything that you do to the best of your ability, right? It's not wise to go into a middle of a protest and preach, and I'm gonna tell you why. It's because A, you have women out there. B, you gotta understand that when you find out that you're an Israelite, a lot of your ways change. You have to understand that these niggas in the world are still niggas in the world, regardless of what. Ain't no unity, right? You can't unite with, when you're an Israelite, you can't unite with black people, okay? Because you have. And it sounds crazy, but when you really understand and you really think logically, you have 2/3 of Israel and you have 1/3 of Israel. The 1/3 of Israel includes 144,000, which is the elect men that preach and teach. Okay. Now, with that being said, the 1/3 and 2/3 are separate. They're separate. They're the same people, same bloodline, but the difference between the 1/3 and the 2/3 is that the 2/3 is set up to be destroyed. Okay. Which are, in the majority of them, are women, man. You know, the 2/3 are that's like the most like the Most High said, he's going to destroy 2/3 and bring the 1/3 through the fire. Okay, but Apostle Tahar, you know, he was going into, you know, those 2/3 are going to be the ultimate sacrifice. They're going to be the ultimate sacrifice, and that sacrifice is coming when that burning is coming. Okay. When that fire is coming, okay? But let me go ahead and jump into the scriptures. I'm gonna make this video real quick, and the Lord willing is edifying to you, Akim. But this is Ezekiel 3:1. It says, "Moreover, he said unto me, son of man, eat that thou findest, eat this roll, and go speak unto the house of Israel." So we all ate. If you're teaching this truth and sincerity, especially if you came up on a great millstone, we all ate this roll, the good and the bad, okay? But when you eat this roll, it's a process of elimination that you have to do. The same process of elimination that you had to do as far as getting right, coming into this truth. 2/3 of our people didn't do that process of elimination. They didn't do that process of elimination, which still makes them our enemy. Okay? It still makes them our enemy. Okay? They're still going to die. They're still going to get sacrificed because they don't want to get right. It's not in them to get right. I did a video earlier. It says, not only do we know in part and we teach in part, but things are showed unto us that men can't understand. They're not going to understand this. And the reason why they want unity in America is because they still have not figured out what America is about. This is not our rest, right? So you know, and you can get blessings here and things of that nature, things that get you through, but you always want to keep this truth first. You always want to keep this first, man. That's the mindset that you have to have being converted over to this word. 2/3 of our people, they don't have that mindset. So regardless if they join hand in hand, right, preaching, holding signs, and I get it, right? I'm all for with Israelites sticking together, but understand the difference between the two. Okay, you're going to run into issues. You're going to run into problems, especially with a woman, man, because she's emotionally based. She's not logically based. She doesn't make logical decisions. It says, "So I opened my mouth, and he caused me to eat that roll. And he said unto me, Son of man, cause thy belly to eat and fill thy bowels with this roll that I give thee. Then did I eat it, and it was in my mouth as honey for sweetness." Right, because when you first get this word, it's in your mouth as honey for sweetness. When you figure out why you going through the things that you're going through, why you found the truth, and ultimately, you when you find the truth, it's the light at the end of the tunnel, so to speak. Okay? That's why you become illuminated when you get this word. And your mindset, the way you walk, everything changes. Your whole life changes. And when you really 10 toes in his word, everything about you, everything what you think, from what you say to how you walk to how you get up to when you pray, how you pray, everything changes. They didn't make that change. I lost where I was at. Salot. Yeah. I was right here. They didn't make that change, man. Okay? It says, and he said, that's why they get, it's part of the reason why they get so offended. It says, and he said unto me, son of man, go get thee unto the house of Israel and speak with my words unto them. So that's what we do. We speak to Israel. Why? To bid the elect to the marriage. It says, for thou art not sent to a people of a strange speech and of, thou art not sent to a people of a strange speech and of a hard language, but to the house of Israel, not to many people of a strange speech and of a hard language, whose words thou canst not understand. Surely, had I sent thee to them, they would have hearkened unto thee. But the house of Israel will not hearken unto thee, for they will not hearken unto me. For all the house of Israel are impudent and hard-hearted. And it's set up that way. They're hard-hearted. These niggas I'm not black. If you look up the definition of black, you tell me what you get. And you look up the definition of white, you tell me what you get. So they program you mentally. You know, Esau is a wise devil, okay? He's a serpent. So they program you to get your subconsciously thinking that you black. Now you call yourself black. And then you when you think of black, you think of darkness. You think of evil. When you see somebody wear all black, what do you think of? You know, devilish. When you see somebody wear all white, you think of what? Fresh. Clean. Pure. Right? So that words, what you say, is a big ass deal, man. You know, you keep saying black, 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 black. You get to believe you black. And then that negative vibration from the fucking word gets cleaned onto you. And you fighting for some shit that you even not. It says, for all the house of Israel are impudent and hard-hearted. Behold, I have made thy face strong against their faces, and thy forehead strong against their forehead. And that's why we have the strength and the confidence, right, to stand up and to preach and to teach. But we also use wisdom while we do it. Okay? It says, as a adamant harder than flint have I made thy forehead. Fear them not, neither be dismayed at their looks, though they be a rebellious house. And they are a rebellious house, is evident, man. That's why 2/3 of Israel is going to be that sacrifice. They're going to get burnt up with that fire. Okay? Why? Because they loathe the Most High's law. Lord willing, I get that in the second of Ezra. It says, Moreover, he said unto me, son of man, all my words that I shall speak unto thee, receive in thine heart and hear with thine ears. And go and get thee to them of the captivity unto the children of thy people, and speak unto them, and tell them, thus saith the Lord Yahweh, whether they will hear or whether they will forbear. So we ought to teach this word whether they hear or whether they forbear, period. That's why we teach. That's why we push. That's why we do our videos throughout the week. That's why we go on Saturdays whenever brothers go out to teach and do this word. Okay? And then, let me get this. It says, this is Ezekiel 3:17. It says, son of man, I have made thee a watchman unto the house of Israel. Therefore hear the word at my mouth, and give them warning from me. When I say unto the wicked, thou shalt surely die, and thou givest him not warning, nor speakest to warn the wicked from his wicked way to save his life, the same wicked man shall die in his iniquity, but his blood will I require at thine hand. So that's why we teach this word. Niggas asking questions. Why you teaching? Why you doing that? Why y'all wearing sackcloth? Why y'all doing that? Listen, man. Through the foolishness of teaching, we persuade men, man, to do the right thing. Okay? Understand the men that you talk down on, the men that you made a gazing stock. Understand that these men are the governing body in the world to come. This world is coming to shit. Okay? And the reason why it's coming to shit is because we woke up to who we are. Lord willing, I'm part of the elect of the 1/3. It says, yet if thou warn the wicked, and he turn not from his wickedness, nor from his wicked way, he shall die in his iniquity. But thou hast delivered thy soul. Why? Because we taught them. We told you right from wrong. So guess what? You want to loathe the Most High law? Guess what? You're gonna benefit. You're gonna get the benefits, the wicked benefits, the deadly benefits of loathing the Most High law. Okay? It says again, when a righteous man doth turn from his righteousness and commit iniquity, and I lay a stumbling block before him, he shall die, because thou hast not given him warning. He shall die in his sin, and his righteousness which he hath done shall not be remembered. But his blood will I require at thine hand. Nevertheless, if thou warn the righteous man that the righteous sin not, and he doth not sin, he shall surely live, because he is warned. Also, thou hast delivered thy soul. Now, let me get to the ox and the ass. Where is it at? Where is it at, man? It's Isaiah 1:3. It says, the ox knoweth his owner, and the ass his master's crib, but Israel doth not know, my people doth not consider. So Israel don't know who they are. That's how you know. And even this compliments, I humbly say this. This compliments Apostle Gabar's video that he did, basically on Vocab Malone, saying that Israel never lost their inheritance. Israel never lost their Israel never lost their nationality. Well, this proves that Israel has lost their nationality, man. Okay, and the reason why we lost our nationality, and the reason why we lost who we were, is because we went off, man. Okay, and in the course of going off, some of our people turned back to Yahweh Shai, but the majority of our people didn't. Okay, I'm gonna read that back. It says, the ox knoweth his owner, and the ass his master's crib, but Israel doth not know, my people doth not consider. Let me grab this real quick. Like I said, I'm gonna make this real quick, man. Get right to the point. It's like if I'm doing too much talking, but I mean the point just got to be made. This is 2nd Esdras 9, and let me get 9. It says, then shall they be in a pitiful case which have abused my ways, and they that have cast them away despitefully shall dwell in torments, for such as in their life have received benefits and have not known me. And they that have loathed my law, and when you look up loathed, it means to have a strong hatred or like a disgust. Okay, and it's evident that they do have a strong hatred, and that they do, feel a bad way about keeping the law, statutes, commandments. Shit, even in that video where they went out, the dude was like, "Well, what's wrong with keeping the Most High's law?" And you had the NB bumping her fucking gums. What she's best at doing is bumping her fucking gums, man. Not knowing that, guess what? You gonna be laid in that fucking fire. So when all hell breaks loose, guess what? All that bumping gums, all that shit talking, all that bullshit that you was doing, all the rods you was bouncing from, right? All the babies you was swallowing, niggas' babies from different neighborhoods and shit like that. Guess what? All that shit gonna be on your head. Okay, all that shit is gonna be in your head, and everything that you've done is gonna be counted for in that day. So guess what? Because if you don't have a man of the Lord, you don't have a chance. If you don't have a man of the Lord, you don't have a chance. Period. So fuck what we look like. Listen to what we're saying. Listen to it. It's a blessing to have a man of the Lord. It's a blessing to be in a man of the Lord's presence, man. It's a blessing to receive his word and receive his truth. Okay, but they don't see it as that. And they're not going to see it as that until what? Until the time comes. But when the time comes, guess what? It's going to be too late. This is 11. It says, and they that have loathed my law while they had yet liberty, right? Because you got liberty. You got a chance to do right. And you got a chance to continue in your wickedness. Now we have to do our best to do right, right? Just knowing that doing your best to do right, you're going to fall, you're going to stumble, you're going to fuck up, right? But it says a just man falls 7 times, but he get back up again. So we get up and keep trucking, man. We get up and we keep trucking. It says to what? To receive that crown. Okay, that Yahweh Shai is going to crown the elect, man. So we run to that. We run for that, and we want to keep going, so therefore we could receive the crown, okay? And establish the kingdom and have rulership, because that's what we're looking forward to. We're not looking forward to being united, Edomites walking with us and marching and going down the courts and all this shit, man, breaking in the stores and all that. Niggas been doing that forever. You know, niggas been doing that forever, and guess what? Shit only gonna get worse. That's the cold part. That's the cold part. Shit only gonna get worse, man. You know, but it has to get worse. It has to get worse before we elevate. It says, and they that have loathed my law, while they had yet liberty, and when as yet place of repentance was open unto them, understood not, but despised it. The same must know it after death by pain. Right. So the same must know it after death by pain, those who had hated the Most High law, man. So with that, you know, I just wanted to, you know, that was real quick. I wanted to get that. I was watching Apostle Tar Salakia video, and it really, you know, kind of sparked me to do this video, you know, just because I encourage brothers to watch it. If you watch it, it's like these niggas will never understand, like, who they are as a people, you know, and it's not meant for them to, it's frustrating, right? But it's not meant for 2/3 of our people to understand who they are. They're not going to understand until the kingdom is established. Okay? So with that, Lord willing, the video is edifying. Lord willing, brothers got something from this video. I want to give all praises to Yahweh, Bahasham, Yahweh Shai, Bahasham Kakodash for giving me the spirit, kind of amping my spirit to do this video. Lord willing, you brothers got something from this video. Lord willing, you brothers could go watch Apostle Tar's video. Lord willing, you can you make a video on the topic as well. And Lord willing, we just keep pushing till we get out this motherfucker, man. So with that, I want to say shalom. Shalom.